those things were much cleaner and more sanitary than what we found in this place. Veb literally
right, I remember that
he just
session.
naturally just popped into a rage and just started going wailing on the thing with his bare hands and teeth and feet.
Oh yeah, they fucking brought out. You just fucking just grabbed your hammer, just started fucking destroying it in front of them.
Yeah, I was basically Callahaning the whole damn thing, and it's going, this is an insult.
I remember there was 10 executive chefs, and you fired eight of them, and what became fights afterwards.
you do realize, Marius, that I was the cook of the group, and okay, if you thought the distiller was bad, when I went to the kitchen, it was in a very, very dreadful state. Like, fucking rats they were just, like, crawling around, no one really cared. And fucking, I tried to show them how to properly clean, how to properly cut, and one of them was fucking putting his jokes out because I looked at the rats and said, what the fuck is this, from the dead bodies that we got. And one of them sarcastically said, dinner. To which I fucking backhanded him so hard and knocked him out of his chair.
I would kick the rat right in his face.
I wish I would have done that.
I would have just grabbed the rat and shoved it into his mouth.
You know, that was like my. Oh no! Wait, no! I tossed the mouse at him. I tossed a frozen mouse at him. Remember, Curie Seawall fucking walked up with like liquid nitrogen, sprayed the whole fucking kitchen.
Yes.
They were just popsicle rats.
Yes. Effectively, we basically had to remove every single goddamn appliance within that kitchen. Do like a thorough deep scrub. Of which we forced the employees that we still had to do. Of course, we had to show.
And before you think this is bullshit, somewhere on my YouTube channel is a recording of this session.
Oh yeah, Time records it, actually puts it online on YouTube, and I forget what episode, but you can find it to where we just fucking, what was it, like, yeah, I had 10 chefs, and I told them that if they don't want to know how to be a proper cook, to just leave. The next day, 2 showed up. And then the rest tried to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, of like the 6 or so distillers, it was like 2 or 3 that actually remained because they at least passed Veb's test when it came to actually on actually brewing with proper equipment.
All right.
Of course, I broke the leg of one of the persons that was just uppity.
Oof, oof, oof. Can I create the German Reich? We have to have the gas chambers to test out for some stuff.
The shit Seawall already created.
Yeah,
we're kind of working on that.
We have the gas chambers.
Yeah, once you start figuring out all of our, like, what is that we're trying to do with the ultimate goal, I think you'll really like it.
It's
remember the only person that's, well, not sadistic, but that's feared more than. There's only 2 people right now that's feared more than Seawall for people that actually know them, and that's the Grand Sorceress, who's ultimately going to be your final boss, and the Necromancer, who runs the prison.
Yeah, it has his undead fucking knights, or his undead abominations that we fucking sank into the ocean one day.
Will they be acceptable to the poison gas that I will be creating?
We do have showers, but it's less gas and more liquid nitrogen showers.
Oh, yeah.
Also, there is a part of the castle that you'll be living in, because we literally have like a castle we live in. We have our own individual rooms. I literally am like near the top of one of the massive towers, and I have basically a giant ass fucking, you know, like those binoculars that a tower would use for like border patrol.
This is the castle, if you're wondering.
But be careful going downstairs, because there are 2 succubus that have been somewhat starved that we use to feed every now and then. Basically, just don't go in there. You think you're gonna have a fun time? No. You will die, my friend. That's where we just send people if we really don't like them. It's like, feed them to the succubus.
Alright, anyway, I still haven't had a sheet, so, Leaf,
I'm
just
pretty
send me
sure I
yours.
gave you one. Let me double check.
No, I don't got it.
It
Are you
was
sure she wouldn't send you one?
no. I have to give him a sheet since I'm the DM.
Is it this random Brut?
Oh well, that explains it. No wait. I'm looking at your sheet. I gave you a sheet.
Do I have like a little zone? I'm looking at my private thing, and I only have
Like
the roll 20.
it's like edit for that's you. Oh, I forgot.
Is it even-
I think actually have to give you I forgot to give you a journal.
Oh,
So let me just.
in journal.
That would explain a bit.
Ah, me so stupid. I just realized.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can see. Now you can see in your journal. Because I'm a dumbass.
I see scraps. Where do I do my journal?
If you have like you see like the icon that looks like a bit like some like this speech bubbles, some pictures.
No,
What
I'm
kind of-
already on the journal. I just don't know where I throw mine at.
Is yours? Can you check the Brut, the one under scrap?
Yeah.
Do you get any options, or is it just like bio and info?
No, it's like I can put in my player name, the character name.
Like you have your character sheet. Next is bar info.
It's
If
my
you actually want to
Pathfinder. Oh, that's right. Okay.
and if you
Alright.
actually want like nice like anything else, you hit the edit button and you can actually.
I just see bio and info, so I just do the Brot Frusiarca and just use that as a thing.
Say again?
So I just use that as the character sheet, cause hold on. I can go to the Pathfinder website anyway. I think I have it on.
Like if you have a sheet, let me just see it real quick and just change it and just change the name and put a picture up. If you already have a sheet, I'm not going to force you to make a sheet in Roll20. I just need to see the actual sheet.
Yeah. I'll meme it over to you.
You just all you have to do is just change the name on the Roll20 character sheet, and I guess put a picture up if you want to.
Hans or Adolf Drippler is my name.
All right, well, put it in.
Did I do that?
Just put character name, and you have a right to change. You have the ability to change your sheet.
AFDLOF. Oh god, I can't spell. I can't spell it.
That's the
Oh,
side that you're having way too much fun with this.
Oh
Ooh,
boy,
I
this is going to be a
Drippler.
fun thing.
all right. I have the old school Pathfinder one, the UK Pathfinder. Hold on, I'll just stream it. I will share thy screen. This is what I have. I gotta redo it because it lost mine, but this is what I have. DL Adolf. Okay. Well, I'll correct yes. DR Drippler. Adolf Drippler. Character class.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh. Race. Human, because of course, if I wasn't a human. Size? What the fuck does size mean?
Generally, when it comes to size, there's like small, which would be like the halflings, the gnomes. Medium is typically the average like race size, like dwarf, human, elf. They're considered medium-sized. Large would be like Goliath and stuff.
21. Height 6 foot. Weight 150 pounds. Hair blonde. Blonde, eyes blue. Okay. Okay, is this the same sheet that you guys are using or no? I'm just gonna ask.
Most of it seems like it's most of it.
All right, so character class. What was I a cleric or something?
As we said, you want to be, yeah.
Yeah, cleric. Cleric. There we go. Kaboosh. That's the rule book. I'm going to just copy and paste the name. Put it in the cleric. Strength. How many points do you start out with?
With the point buy, we typically use the. Give me a second.
Redo, because I gotta do all this. Fortitude, reflex, will, resist. CMD.
Well, we'll say that we'll introduce your character, and then next week we'll actually
Next in 2 weeks.
Huh?
Uh,
Well, it's gonna take the 2 hours that Kiri has, and yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We can have fun. We can conceptualize and make this thing.
I know how to
Yeah,
do this.
just go up to character name and just go up to character name, character name, and just change your character to what you call it, so I can actually know. Hey, this is you. Hey, this is you. And how did? Oh, for God, I didn't clear it.
My setting.
Journal. I was about to say just do journal. No, that's your.
That'd be the display.
Go to journal.
Mm-hmm.
Go to brute.
Okay.
Now go to character name. Character name.
Yeah.
Yep. Then turn that to Adolf Dippler.
Yeah.
DLOF. I spelled it wrong. God's right. I can't even spell. So I can't be in paste. Did it do it? Oh! I just have to do it here. Okay.
Yeah. Now I know who you are. If you want the picture, you have to go to edit and drag a picture over.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I don't know if that picture can be put up. That's why I'm not doing it.
Unless it's fucking porn.
Like, if there's no boobsics, if there's no nudity, then it should be okay.
It's basically Adolf Hitler and drip.
I don't know if YouTube will allow that.
Yeah, exactly. Background. Weird German. Weird.
And we'll figure out a picture later on.
Yeah. Deity. All right. So what do I do? I'm gonna modify my
Right.
strength.
We'll adjust that for now because.
So just keep a 10 and everything because that's what it has.
Yeah. Then later on with Seawalt there, we'll fine tune your character.
Yeah, I just gotta fine tune it. I have my background traits. I don't know. My hit points. Apparently, I have 0 hit points.
Just to be sure, I didn't somehow forget and we didn't level up without me realizing, did we?
No, we got this. No,
Okay,
I'm still waiting for all of you to get here so I can actually level you up.
Okay, so we're not. So we're actually not suddenly level 12, and I'm still playing at level 9.
Yeah, we're still level 11. I'm waiting for pretty much all of you, including Jim Pan, to get back.
Level 11?
Before.
Wait, Ty.
Sorry,
are you level 11?
No, I'm at level 10. I want to level up to level 11, but I just have to wait till all of you get back, including Jim Bear.
I'm level 9.
Huh?
I'm level 9. Are you sure we're not level 9?
Alright.
There goes Leaf. Leaf, relax.
Oh, don't worry. This actually happened one time. These guys
Yeah,
like leveled up to like level 7, like 8 or so, and I was still playing at level 5.
Yeah, he was still playing at level 5, and we were all level 8.
That's
So-
when. No wonder it was so hard.
So,
I have
so
an
Ty,
apple.
we're level 9, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scientists. Alright. German scientist. You know what?
Ah, good old Haba. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Einstein wasn't German, but Austrian.
No, he was German.
Oh, Hitler was Austrian. He was born to an Austrian, I forget what his role was, but he was a Austrian government official who
Hey.
loves the ladies a bit too much. Which then...
Ah, yes. This is going to be my character.
Okay, copy one, copy and copy.
That's a
and,
nice diesel punk right there.
Yeah, copy trim one to size and paste down the character sheet.
Now that is what I mean. I will be leasing the German Reich as a German steampunk. Okay. All you gotta do is you gotta edit. Bush. That's yeah, that's the avatar. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, give it a minute. Sometimes it takes a bit to show up.
Yeah, road trying is exactly the best, but there you go. Then save changes. And there you go.
All right. There we go. All right. Let's get my boat on the road.
Alright.
I am ready.
Alright. While you're on a boat, we're actually going to start with what Scrap has been up to while you were gone. And so, we're going to go back to Starlight Sea because that's the last time he heard from the twins. That's the last place he saw the twins. And the city isn't finished yet, so bear with me.
Ty?
What?
Ty, you good?
Yeah, I'm here.
We lost you, Ty.
Can you
I
hear me?
lost you.
Ty?
Can you hear me?
Ty?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Alright, can you hear me now?
I thought it was my audio that just took a shit. I was like, wait, what?
Okay, let's try this again. Like Scrap.
Yes.
Last time you heard from the twins, they were on Starlight Sea, investigating something very interesting. I'm going to drop you all the map right here. And yes, the city isn't finished yet because I too lazy to find buildings.
Ah, we're in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Carrie, just to let you know what actually happened. This obviously is the White House and all the buildings that you attempted to attack yesterday. This is the electric fence that surrounded the White House.
Mhm.
And this is the hideout, and this is your temporary hideout.
The one circled in red?
Yeah, that's you.
Alright.
So now you know what happened, and now we're going to catch some Scrap know what happened. The twins were actually investigating the powers of the president's wife, Rita Temps, who's also a member of the Sorcerer Council, and she's the only one whose magic isn't exactly like well known, but her magic is actually is actually the centerpiece of why the Starlight City is actually a high tech. It's actually high in tech and magic. And then someone decided to blow up one of the stations around here, and now all hell's breaking loose, and everyone's trying to escape, including the twins.
So from
And
the last known
they're
incident,
they're pretty much running around here because
who do we have?
because
Do I have a couple of my shadows with me?
you have two of them.
All right. All right. So they're evacuating at this.
I should note that because it's for everyone's on high alert, you have normal advantage instead of advantage. Sorry, you have normal instead of advantage. So good luck.
Yeah.
Obviously, the port you're going to is down here, past the park area.
And that is where they are headed, or they try to head on.
They're trying to head to the port. If you're wondering, Carrie, you head to this port.
Okay.
All right. So I'll look at my two shadows, and I'm gonna say, the recent chaos that's going on, it's going to be more difficult than ever for this operation. Our main goal right now is to extract two high-value individuals. These two must not be harmed in any way. If I have known that you harm them in even a single way, like even denting or cutting off one of their fingernails by mistake, you will answer to me. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
These two are very valuable to me. Their name, and I'll pull out like a little thing that has like their names and what they look like. Their names are Megan and Michael, both twins. These two must be safely extracted at all costs. Do not identify who you work with or anything. Just let them know that a certain person has had their eyes on them and is wanting to get them out safe. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
All right.
As obviously you see them try to run through into the city, which you can see where the city was supposed to be.
Yep.
From the city.
And so with I'm also going to take out that cloak that we got from that one assassin chick. I don't know if we actually gave it a name or had a name. You know which one I'm talking about, Ty, right?
Yeah.
I have worked on it to where like it could transform into another human, just not the animal form yet.
Yeah.
Alright.
You transfer to another human, just no animals, and nothing bigger than your height and weight, or gender.
Yeah, so I will transform myself, so at least have my... I will have some of the poison darts that I have picked up as defense measures against any guards to silently get rid of them. And all my other attire. Of course, this is a different mission. I'm usually from afar, but this time I'm going to try to do a retrieval. So I will don the disguise, get my stuff ready, and start to try to blend in with the crowd and trying to also keep an eye out for the twins as I'm heading towards this port.
Alright, strength. Alright, stealth and perception checks.
Now this is a crowd, correct? I'm in a crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can use my other traits.
Yeah, it's a big city, so it's a major crowd. So stuff with advantage. I would say normally it will be stuff with advantage, but now but now the president's men is also right into his crowd, so no
Oh,
advantage.
I do have a trait. I do have ordinary, which I gain a +4 bonus on stealth whenever I'm attempting to hide in the crowd.
Alright, use that then.
Yeah. So let's see. So that'll be D20 plus 4 plus. Let's check my regular stealth. Alright, so this is my stealth check. A 31.
Alright, right now,
And-
no high-ranking presidents, no high-ranking officials from the president spotted you.
And perception.
Yeah, to make sure you can actually look at the twins.
A 16.
The last time you saw them, they said they were heading to this building, or at least tried passing this building on the way to the port.
I'll slowly start making my way over to that building using the crowd, just blending in, and I will get near that building and look. Has the door been open, or is it like locked or unlocked?
Oh no, the whole thing. Oh no, the twins just in full flight mode now, because now even they know that is complete. That this mission is FUBAR.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Going back, around the time, probably just after I mentioned I had to leave just to feed my cat, could I have offered Scrap the enlistment of Mittens to assist in the retrieval?
I say you hang on the bar long enough that they could have had Scrap help, that you could enlist Mittens. Yeah.
All right, Scrap. Mittens. This is Scrap. We got to get those two.
Mittens won the Tigers.
Yeah, I'm guessing Min knows me even after I put on my disguise.
Because she could recognize you by smell. So yeah, she can actually spot you.
Plus, she's smarter than the average pony, with an intelligence of 3. So that actually kind of puts her in a bit of the sapience level.
All right. So yeah, I'll be move it. I will look at you, Kiri. Be like, thank you. I owe you this. If they are able to, I just hope that I'm not late.
Mittens has always been good with the fair sex.
All right, so
sure how good Snuffles would be.
All right, so with Mittens available, she can actually that increases the check just enough so that now that they're trying to hide in the inn. They're in one of the inns until the thing lays down about here. Here.
I am going to make sure I'm going to reach for my earpiece and discreetly make it look like I'm doing something. Like nothing suspicious, but then go to my earpiece and radio in to the 2 shadows that are out there. Intelligence, I suggest that they are hiding out in one of the inns until this whole mess is over. Check out the inns, ask or see if you spot them either looking out a window or if the tavern owner or the inn owner has recognized them. If you do find where they are, immediately contact me and I will head over there.
10-4.
All right, 10-4.
Well, Veb is gonna. Veb will do what he does best. He's gonna just go outside. And,
remember, this is at the same time that you're escaping. So Veb is escaping the city, as well as William and company. It's just at the other side of the city.
Yep. So he'll put his armor and all that stuff into his backpack, he'll strap the backpack to Snuffles. He'll inform Snuffles exactly like where our rendezvous point is, and Veb will just, in pure civilian garb, he'll kind of like press himself against like some stone stuff to try and give himself like some basic, like superficial, like the kind of wounds that look worse than they are, as if like he was impacted by like some of like the debris and all that crap, and he himself is trying to run away.
And since we already had these rolls yesterday, I'm not going to
Yeah.
have you roll them again.
Yeah. So he's going to be doing that, and like doing that, trying to run around, like try and like go to one of the inns, probably one of the closer inns, not the one that's the closest to the hideout, but one that's like, how to describe this? Like obviously you're trying to like run like this way or like out of the town, correct?
Yeah. Your idea is to run to the go from your town right here through the city streets into the park and into the port.
Yep. So what Veb's going to do is he's going to wait for like a massive number of people who are already running to just try and then blend into them as they're running away. And as he's doing that, he's going to like try and enter. Wow, actually, this is like a lot tighter than I thought. Okay. So not like not like this in like the closest in, but kind of like a middle area type in, like somewhere like
And obviously not one of the high rises.
obviously not, but like probably should make my ink a little darker so it's easier to see.
I can see it.
Okay, so like within like this area here, instead of like the very first in or the like the middle, which let me actually zoom in just to see those. Give me a second. Okay, so those are probably like high-rise types as well, but like somewhere between like this middle section here and this in here, I mean, there's probably like other smaller like in buildings.
Our inns, our shops, other.
Yeah, so like somewhere between
Hell,
here and here.
Hell! I could say you run to a couple of liquor shops on the way.
Urge for alcohol rising.
Remember, since we rolled this just a couple last session, so you don't have to roll again.
I know, but does it look like there are already people like running into it and trying to loot the place? Because if there are, he's absolutely joining them.
Let me actually see.
God damn it, Rev.
Yep. The chaos starts turning to looting. Which also means you gotta work fast, and that means I'm going to have to roll a sleight of hand check to see if we could get away with things before the police show up.
I'm just gonna run in, immediately grab the first bottle of whiskey I see. It could be like something of high class, or it could be like tchotchkes. He's just gonna grab the first bottle he sees and runs.
Oh boy. You still have to do a sleight of hand since that wasn't in last session. Like your escape is guaranteed. It's just to see how.
Whoops! I really screwed up that one.
The fuck?
I hit the divide instead of plus for some reason.
See it. I was about okay.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh wow.
Wow, 2 1s in a row. Amazing.
Jesus.
How do you do that?
So yeah, you got the bomb. I was about to say you got the bottom of the barrel.
Good enough.
So you got the bottom of the barrel of whiskey.
Yep,
I was about to say how good of a whiskey you could grab, but yeah, you got bottom of the barrel.
I wonder what the bottle I get if I actually kept that 0.16 roll.
Water.
Lord.
Oh, yuck.
That would have been like Everclear.
How uncivilized, Kiri, right?
So yeah, and running down, running back, running down. I try and find like the 2 inns away from that liquor store I just robbed. I'm gonna try and like just duck in there to like try and like escape the bedlam. Like once I get in there, I'm gonna slam the door shut behind me, lay against it, find like a chair, prop it against the doorknob to try and keep it so that nobody could get in, and then I'll move a table.
And the Or is not exactly what's Orca, so you don't have to worry about fighting him.
That's Orca?
I said the Or isn't exactly like intimidating or scary as Orca. But I'm going to give you a little bonus. This is also the end that Enzo's hiding in as well to escape the chaos. So say hi again.
Oh, hello.
Hello. What happened? Suddenly is all chaos and the president's man is running out.
I plead the fifth.
What did you and William do? I saw you tired earlier today.
I look to my left. I look to my right, and I try and mouth this and keep it as quiet as possible. Is this area secure? Can we speak?
She points to the shadow to the left, the shadow to the right, and the gearman to the back. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's as secure as possible.
Okay. So basically, we were trying to nip the annoyance of the king in the bud. Kind of caused a bit of chaos. I ended up grabbing this, and I take out the what is probably like a bottle of Everclear.
Oh, by the way, let me just do something real quick just for shits and giggles. Oh, by the way, one of the shadows grabbed this, and she pulls out a bottle of middle of the tier freaking alcohol.
Ah, good. Meanwhile, I pulled out well stuff. The kind of things you'd see in like a well. You know what a well refers to, right?
Yeah.
Actually, the stuff I grabbed is probably like below that in quality.
Well, you did roll a 7.
Yep.
Anything lower is pretty much watered down until you get to actual water.
So the kind of alcohol you want to drink, but you don't want to be committed to the hangover.
Yeah.
Now that he has a good chance to look at it, he's just gonna like hold it out like arm's length, kind of looking at it like, and try and like find like a bin to put it into.
This shouldn't be that hard.
And then he starts like washing his hands, like going, not clean, not clean, not clean. That shit is garbage. Hell, that stuff is only good for cleaning. That thing probably wouldn't even be good for cleaning. It's just so watered down. It might as well just be water. Although, Veb looks back to the bin. With his arm extended, he takes his thumb and his index finger and grabs the bottle by the top, doing everything he can to not have his other fingers grab it. He places it like into like the onto the table. He grabs like probably the dirtiest washcloth he could find, because God knows that's probably more sanitary to him than this. And he goes, I might actually have a use for you. So he opens it up, pours out a shot glass, and he lights a match and tries to see if it's above 80 proof. Does it ignite?
I'll let the dice tell that story. Yeah, it ignites.
Okay. Alright, congratulations, crap stuff. You have found a use. You'll be a good fireball. Then he seals it back up, puts it into his other backpack. Well, it's actually
at this point the paladin that also ran away to start by say runs into the in rooms like, okay, I think we got a clear shot to the Veb. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Want some rye? Course you do. I look to the back of the bar and see if I can find some rye. Do I see any
Paladin
rye?
poses it like, as a paladin, I can't exactly condone thievery. So I'm just going to walk out and say your path is clear to the freaking park. Take care.
Okay. So at this point, I take out like a... Okay, not like a hooded clothing, but like a simple hat. Maybe some like basic glasses. The kind of hat that would like cover Emzo's ears so that it wouldn't be seen. And a simple hat and glasses. That's actually a very simple disguise, but does work, as opposed to like wearing a freaking cloak. That just stands out. So, a few minor changes in her clothing. Stuff that would look normal, but with a hat and sunglasses. And so, I end up removing the table from the door. I remove the chair that's blocking the doorknob. I open the door slightly, just enough for me to stick my head through. I look left and right. Still bedlam, or does it seem calmed down a bit?
The paladin pretty much calmed everyone down just enough to escape, but it's not going to last long.
Okay, I immediately gesture to Enzo and the shadows. Go, and the gearman. Move, 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 move. We gotta get to the rendezvous point. Follow me. And Veb is going to run like the dwarven equivalency of Usain Bolt. Because he knows for the fact that everyone else can catch up to him very easily.
Oh, boy. Obviously, you make it to the park, and with William saying there, with William ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Is Mittens there as well as Snuffles?
Mittens is at the other side, so you're not going to be there for a while.
Okay, but I did tell Snuffles to meet at the rendezvous point. So is Snuffles here?
Yeah, and we're finally get to introduce Dripler, who's
Wait, what?
Dripler, who's at the port waiting to go on board.
Yeah, totally at the port waiting to get on the board.
Ty, your sentence structure was a little confusing to me. Like, was he waiting at the dock in order just to wait to get aboard the ship to get the hell out of Dodge?
He's waiting on the dock to get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay. I then ask Snuffles to keep an eye on Emzo and protect her, as she and Snuffles and us will eventually get onto the ship. Crap, we need to also consider the other park where Scrap and Mittens and the twins would be.
The other port. So you're not going to run into them until you get back to your area.
Okay. Hey, pleasure to meet you. Wish we had more time for pleasantries, but we kind of got to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, this is Snuffles. She's a good girl. And Veb points to the tiger.
Like, all right, last call for anyone to go on board. Go now.
All right, we're going. I'm going. I'm getting on the boat.
Yep.
And so you, Tripla, William, Snuffles, and a couple of shadows are going back to the city.
And Emzo.
The paladin stays behind to make sure it's clear and to see, and if necessary, to ask one of the paladin or to send her a boat.
To that one paladin that did help us out, I call out to him.
Her.
Oh, her. I call out to her. I reach into my backpack, and I actually pull out like a non-stolen bottle of whiskey, one that I actually distilled, and I toss it to her and say, "Thank you."
Like, is that whatever you make this paladin for? This is that legendary bottle is this that legendary bottle of whiskey?
It's a tier below what Louis XV. This is Louis XIII, but it is still very smooth.
Ooh, whiskey.
But yes, thank you. And like,
All right, I'll stay behind to help with the chaos. I'll have the paladin order send me a ship afterward.
Well, you know where to find us.
All right. Like,
And after that, I get away from the side of the ship and head, I guess, inside the ship.
like,
Or more accurately, he's probably going to. Okay, Ty.
yes.
Question about the ship. Like, the way it's laid out, is it at all similar to the Stormcutter, the Stormbreaker, or is it more akin to like a ferry ship?
Ferry ship.
Okay. Vev is then going to go inside the ship, go up one floor, go to the bar, and just. Yeah. And drink. And well, he'll like have a shot and go to the paladin order. May they always assist us when we need them.
Remember, you also are friends with one of the majors.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Meanwhile, in the other half of
Sister
chaos.
Heart, that was it.
Meanwhile, the other half of chaos, Scrap. You heard that the shells. You heard that the shells said that this is the inn they're staying in, but they're also staying with someone else.
What do you mean, someone else? Who are they?
Fortunately, it's the king's executioner.
What?
He apparently is yelling at them, but it says he also has new orders, so...
No. Am I near the inn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the shadow. Follow me! I'm gonna grab my rifle and fucking start running up. I said, Mittens, with me!
You're actually gonna go and... Yeah, alright.
Yeah, he's gonna run up. He's gonna get to the door and he's gonna listen in very carefully. Like he's gonna sneak down the hallway and then get near the door and like listen.
Like, at first he's yelling, curse like, we just give you a simple job. All you have to do is find out the power of Rhea Tempest and find out how powerful she is, and you can't even do that right. And I would have killed you, but the king has said another order. You see, the other person was sent to go to the White House. Someone named Harrisman Jr. disappeared, and apparently we don't know where he is. So it's your job to find him, because although they say he's dead, we don't have a body. And I don't trust the thief, and even I don't trust the thieves underground. So your job is to find him, and if it's necessary, kill him to execute the king's orders, or else I will kill you. And pulls out a giant siphon and puts it on the sister's neck. Now the king's gonna send a ship soon. Move out. Now the king's gonna send a ferry ship soon. I suggest we take it.
I'm gonna start like thinking of a way to try to separate them from the executioner. So I'm gonna quickly move out of the way. Try to go somewhere hidden when they open up that door, and then like I'll probably be in the inn's like first floor. Are they on the first or second floor?
First floor.
All right, I'm gonna go to like the inn, or not the inn, like the little sit-in area, like the reception area of the inn. and just like put on my disguise in, but more of like an old man or something. And then just have Mittens with me, just like laying down, like I'm just petting. And I'll say like, Mittens, I have an idea. And I'm just gonna slowly like sit down at the reception area as this old man and like slowly pet her and say, "It's okay, girl," like in a very old man accent.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at the other shadow, find somewhere else, go near the outside area, and let me know what direction they take.
Alright, it doesn't take long before you see him with a couple of the king's knights and the twins going down towards the park. So down goes this way.
Alright. So now I'm gonna slowly like wait 30 seconds and then slowly start following, giving the order to the other shadow to follow as well, but as try not to be spotted. And then basically we're gonna observe them for a little bit of where they're going. Moreover, the twins.
You get to see how cruel the executioner is, because let's just say a couple of rioters were pretty much causing chaos, and he doesn't bother like slicing their heads off and keep going like it's nothing. He does not give a flying fuck.
As we're slowly stalking Outrageous' shadow.
Alright, so at this point you're at the park.
Alright. I'm gonna stay a little bit of ways, but still observing, waiting for the twins to separate from the executioner and his guards.
I hate to say this, you gotta give him a reason to separate.
Alright. I'm gonna look, and then I'm gonna look at I'm gonna raise the shadow. Stand by at the eastern side of the park near an alley. I'm gonna try to contact them. There's a way I can do it. If they know the signal and know the code I'm putting, they will head over to that alleyway. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Alright. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly take off the scope for my musket or for my rifle, and just very slowly point it at one of them, and like slowly with the use of the sun, like just slowly like doing like the light signals, and it's only towards the Michael's face. Like it'll like hit his eye a little bit, and of course I will stop if I see anyone else looking at him. And basically the signal will go, east alleyway, help there. And I will slowly signal this to them.
Alright, let's see if they find it. At X6 for stealth. Sorry, at 6 charm, what's it called? See if they can actually find them. 1, 2. Alright, the brother sees it and informs his sister, "Hey, that's our masters. That's our friends. That's our
Ty, you're cutting out.
Can you hear me now?"
Yes, all I heard you say was the brother looks at the sister after seeing the signal.
Yeah, and like, "Hey, isn't that? But I thought he was dead."
All they see is an old man just flashing something at them. Well, even if they could see the old man, they probably just only see the scope flashing.
Like, sure enough, and yes, the executioner so called sure enough. I lost the last dragon. Fuck you. Sure enough, it seems that one of the it seems that one of our scouts found something. Can we check it out? At least we have something today. Go ahead. But you have to find a way back to the castle. Yes, sir. And they make your way to the old man.
No, I said to make their way to the
They make their way to the alley.
Yeah, they're meeting with the shadow.
As Sho'Nuff and his guards right off into the sunset. For now.
And I will wait until they get near the alleyway, and then I'll radio the shadow that here they come. Remember what I told you to say.
Right. The twins walked in confused, like, wait, something's as they approach your shadow.
Of course, the shadow, there's barely anything. Like, they can probably just see, like, a little bit of the person's... Like, the mask is covering almost all of their face, except, like, part of their mouth. So, like, they only can see the person talking. They don't know what the person looks like underneath. And basically, this shadow will appear almost out of a shadow. And will inform them that there is someone who's been keeping an eye out on them, and that they are here to help, and to meet them, or to at least confirm that they are still alive, and then to head to a rendezvous point, to where they will meet their guardian angel, as the shadow will call it.
Where to meet them at? I mean, the city's in chaos, and soon the park will be too. Where people try to port for a couple of hours until everything calms down.
Through the thorough reconnaissance and everything, is there any other way to get out of this town besides just a port?
Remember, there's 2 ports, and you know enough that there's another port at the other side. The same port where William and Veb escaped at. So you know there's a port at the other side.
Obviously, the shadow will look at them and inform them. After they see the shadow, what seems like someone like reaching in their ear for something, but then they're like letting off and say, "We will meet at the rendezvous point of the harbor. Follow me." And basically, like, the shadow will lead them through the alleyways, basically to where they won't get spotted by the executioner's guards. And try to avoid
the executioner and the guards are gone. It's the president's guards who we have to worry about now.
Yeah, the shadow will start moving them safely through safe routes, avoiding president's patrols, and to finally get them to the port, to where I will also make my way there now.
In that case, roll me a stealth check. With advantage, since you're using the back alleys.
I forgot how to do it. Isn't advantage just like plus an additional 5?
Plus 5.
Let's see, so I gotta make sure. Stealth. Do I use my trait, my character trait, or no?
If it helps you, yeah.
How does a 37 sound?
Sounds like despite the fact that obviously it's an open air port, you snuck through like a ninja, huh?
With a fucking tiger, no less. Somehow, with mittens near me, just successfully able to sneak through.
I'm going to
You
say
know-
this: when you get to the other harbor, you see a beaten up paladin that seems like she's going to war, but her drinking one of Vem's signature bottles.
And I will see this, and I'll walk up to the paladin and say, and like slowly, and we'll ask, Paladin, thank God. Where's Veb and the others?
They already left. I have a ship coming in another couple minutes or so.
All right, I have 3 people coming with me. 2 who are very important to me. I need to try to get them on the ship immediately. Now, I'm just disguised as an old man. I was able to get through. But they'll be here any minute now.
I'm gonna get yelled at by Major Bloodstone, but
I will.
but so you still owe me another bottle of this.
I will have them owe you another bottle, and I will cook you a grand feast. If this all goes well. I don't care what ingredients I have to get. Whatever you want to eat for a day, I will make for you. Any food you could imagine. Anything at all. I will make. I don't care if I have to go across the world just to get the ingredients.
And
If it means
with your default check, and Veb's alcohol port and the alcohol you are drunk, you don't have to worry about anything. So about 5 minutes later, just as the park starts to fill up with people trying to escape, the ship comes. And
shadow.
I'm
a radio to the shadow if they have reached the destination.
Yes.
They have reached the port.
Yes, we have.
Alright. There is a paladin that you will need to speak to. Tell them that you are with a friend, that you're looking for Veb's group, saying that you wish to get on this ship. The paladin will know what you mean by that. And I'll look at the paladin, basically say, if someone comes by asking for Veb's group, or asking for Veb and his group, and it's a person with 2 twins, a boy and a girl, those are the people you gotta try to let on. Again, I will owe you massively for this.
Alright. Then we wait again. As the paladin gets carried off by other paladins, and a couple minutes later, you see them talking to get well onto the ship, which means now you start to escape.
Yes, I am going to try to get on this ship as well. I'm going to go down and be like, alright, well, they got on. Suppose you got room for one more person and a lovable tiger, as I'm just going to give Minz a little chin scrape, or chin scratch.
Major Bloodstone is still going to yell at me for this. Yeah, but as a paladin, I can't exactly leave. I can't exactly leave people in dire straits. Come on in quickly.
I will, before I leave, I'll grab Paladin's hands and just shake it and be like, thank you, I owe you. And I'll quickly get on the ship and be like, come on, Minz, let's go.
Everyone drink Jakiri. This ship is more similar to Stormbreaker.
Okay.
So it's obviously a ship that actually could go to war if necessary.
Oh, yes.
Oh shit, is that what ship we're on?
Say again?
Is that what ship we're on?
No, not the Stormbreaker, as in...
like a bark, I think, is the classification of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
I'm pretty sure a paladin is not going to ride around on a pirate ship.
Alright. I will get onto the ship and inform the Shadow that I will find a area on this ship that we can either meet privately, if not, once the ship heads to a safe area to drop off, we will head back or meet somewhere else.
Unfortunately, because it's a paladin ship, you pretty much better off meeting when the ship's docks here.
Mm.
Because it's a paladin ship, so there's paladins pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, I'll basically inform the Shadow to wait until we get somewhere on dry land. Just keep the twins under your guard. Make sure nothing happens, and to tell them that once we reach dry land, they will meet the moon.
All right, so you made it to dry land. All right, which way you want to go now?
All right, where are we at in dry land?
Here.
Okay, so it's gonna be about. We're gonna have the Shadow take them back to our town.
That's the castle.
Or not the cat. Sorry, I'm so confused on this map sometimes.
That's the world castle. So unless you want to send them back to the executioner.
No. Oh my god.
Alright, so I'm gonna say I'll say you met in Emzo, so everyone can actually meet again.
Yeah, well, they'll be at Enzo's, and yeah, we'll have the Shadow escort them to Enzo, and I will. No, still haven't removed the bodies.
Yeah, I probably should remove the body, save one.
Let's clean up the bodies. Because we are not Sweeney Todding them.
Those bodies! Oh, I could use those. Please put those in the back in the freezer room.
And Harriet, or at least you know her as her full name, Harriet, is drinking at the bar.
Yep. Snuffles goes right up the bar and just starts nuzzling and licking Harriet.
I will.
And Veb does his dutiful duties of manning the bar.
So I'll try to arrive first before the twins. I mean,
I should probably clean up the rest of these bodies.
Yeah, I will walk in with Mins in tow, and I'll look at the bar and be like, "Veb,
Scrap! Mittens!
Just gonna walk up to Veb and just basically say, and look at you and say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for this."
No problem. And I hold out like the fist for like a fist bump.
Oh yeah, he's gonna accept the fist bump.
I'm gonna just walk in and be like, oh, hello.
Hey, want some rye? Of course you do. And I grab like the bottle of rye, prepare a shot, and place it right in front of him.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at Veb and say, they'll be arriving here very soon. Do we know? I'll have a room available for them. They need to at least rest. Looks like they were under the command of the Executioner.
And Harriet's like, the executioner. And she rubs her neck.
Yes. Anyways, I gotta prepare myself. If they do arrive, the Shadow will arrive with the twins. Tell them to be in this room, and I will start heading to the room to prepare.
Couple minutes later, you see a twin girl walk up and say, is this the place where you're supposed to meet at?
The Shadow will look and say, yes, this is the rendezvous, and the Shadow will head up to Veb and say, Excuse me, sir. Has a certain guest checked into his room?
Who is to say? And I look, with my eyes, I look left and right. I then, using, I have my hand on the bar. I kind of curl my fingers in a little bit, raise it just a little, and just, with the middle finger, like 2 taps.
Yes. The shadow will nod, and we'll walk back to the twins and inform them that,
Before you head out, is there anything you two would like?
Not at this time, but thank you.
Okay. I'll prepare some Leaf Lover Special. Basically, a kind of alcohol that somehow completely buzzkills the entirety of the alcohol.
rock and stone. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
Oh
So-
boy.
Anything
leaf
that
lovers.
isn't German. Anyway, well, and this is very, very, very good.
Hey, I do what I can to ensure that we have the best and the freshest ingredients, the best hops for the beer, the best barley, the best ungrens for the agrins. We have the best rye, the best corn, the best schnitzel, the best krauts, sauerkrauts.
Schnitzel.
Oh?
That would be good.
Some sauerkraut, schnitzel, and a pilsner. Got it.
Yeah. Could you also, do you have any Jäger?
Yes. We have some fine Jaeger. And I prepare a good glass, which would usually be about, since it's Jägermeister, that would be about 2 ounces, I believe. So, nice fine glass, 2 ounces of Jägermeister, and place it in front of Mr. Triple.
All right, I'm gonna sally on up and drink that. Yeah, das is good.
Hey, believe me, I'm working to try and recreate that. So that way we have something that we can be assured is of the best quality.
Okay, so I will try that.
Once we get it ready, of course. Still working on it. It hasn't quite passed my acceptance levels yet.
Right, so I'm gonna give that a try, and I'll be like, yeah, das is good. Das is good.
Aye.
Need to distill it. A little more.
Oh, actually, you're basically getting the equivalency of standard Jägermeister. I was just saying that I was in the process of trying to recreate it, but the version I have currently is not quite up to my standard yet.
They're like,
This
yeah,
didn't always
good.
I mean,
It's good enough.
could always be better though.
Yeah, it could. But who cares?
Meanwhile, Blood Price comes to the bar. Is like, and this is why we're friends.
And who comes to the bar?
the Paladin Major.
I know what you want. I take out a tumbler glass and I pour an entire bottle of whiskey into the tumbler glass and just slide it down the bar.
You know me well. I also came here to thank one of your friends for helping extract one of my paladins earlier today.
Of course. She like the gift?
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yes, I know. Aside from a good tumbler of whiskey, anything else you'd like?
No thanks. Fortunately, I'm also here for business. Apparently, the king's executioner is trying to make their way to here to look for a certain thieves king that apparently the king wants dead.
I kind of feel like that that doesn't really narrow down the list, because I'm pretty sure, like, I could, like, point to, like, pull out the census, throw a dot, and it hits a name, and that's probably somebody the king wants dead as well.
I know, but someone. It was a legendary thief named Harris Munn Jr. Sorry, Harris Munn Sr. Jr. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I can't help you with that one, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just standing by to make sure he doesn't go too nuts.
Oh, right! I just remember. I said I was going to offer you a chance to try this new concoction I was working on the next time you'd come in. So, Veb, he takes out a bottle. It doesn't have any labeling or anything on it, and it's not like a nice fancy looking bottle, but it's like a, your standard, like, glass bottle.
Meanwhile, I put what's it called, like, and who's this? Another one of your friends, Drepler.
Oh, yeah, my name is Azov Zettler. I'm the new friends of the group.
Made to Lumbla Pite.
Anyway, Veb takes out that bottle, pulls out a shot glass, pours a shot of it, and okay, so this is what I've been working on the last couple of weeks. You've obviously have had Louis XV, so I kept thinking, is there a way to make it even smoother? So this is my attempts at creating a Louis XVI. What do you think?
He sits down, drinks it. Crap.
Oh god, did I just knock him out? It was that powerful?
No, I'm going to see. At Act 6 for this, what you call it, check. For saving throw. He's like, that's a good stuff. Give me another one.
I give him the bottle.
And he drinks. And he drinks it.
Another satisfied client. Good to know that.
Meanwhile, the twins are at the scraps room.
Yeah. So as they're heading up, of course, my guy's gonna be a little bit disguised. He's gonna wear his Gearman outfit, his Gearman I wouldn't say it's commander outfit, but like I need to talk to Seawall about that with the
kind of like a Gearman outfit, but has maybe a bit more like a regalia, maybe a bit more. Something a bit more like officer.
Yeah, some of the shows like I'm higher, like I'm an officer, but I'm higher than the normal officers.
Okay.
No, yeah, something like that, and I'm basically sitting there. Of course, I have something cover, or I'm facing the other way. I'm just like looking out towards the window that's open. Basically, wait for the twins to enter.
And like, hello, are you the person that will help? Do you have a mask on or not?
Yes, I do.
Hey, are you the person that helped us?
And without saying the word, the chair's gonna turn around, and I'm gonna like look at them.
Ooh. As the sister got natural 20, she just looked. As the sister got natural 20, she just looked at you like, oh my god.
I will stand up. I will stand up, walk up to both of them, and as I'm like 2 feet away, I will take off my mask. And I'll look at both of them, say, welcome home. And I will grab both of them in a big hug.
They hug you, the sister kiss you on the cheek. They're like I heard you got executed. What happened?
And like they're starting to see like tears starting to come down my dude's eyes. Like it's a long story. I'm just glad both of you are safe. I was so worried. I kept trying to make sure you guys were all right. Don't know what would happen if I lost both of you.
You're the one who got us out with the executioner.
Yes, I would have loved to put a bullet between his head, but seeing as he was
I
so
don't
close
think
for
I don't
us,
think that Master. I don't think that's friend. I don't think that's possible. The brother says. Like before we left on our mission, the king's the king's the king's mages have him super up with a bunch of spells. Even like it's almost near impossible to kill him, or else we would have done ourselves. As you speak, like wasn't not Mittens, what's it called? Goes outside. She senses something, then runs back inside and tries to drag Harriet away. Something is coming and you don't know what is going on.
Again. Follow Mittens. Go there. Go there.
Like obviously she can't talk, but something is wrong and she's trying to drag Harriet away. As Carrie's trying to type something.
Granted, this is a bit ago.
Oh yeah, they also had their bowels waiting for them. So Harry is dragged back to your accountant's room as the king and bunch of his. Let me just delete this for a second. As the executioner and bunch of knights roll in.
do I hear this going on, or did my shadow inform me of the situation?
Obviously, the shadow does inform you, and that Harriet is drugged back to the assassin, the room.
And I'm gonna get on my earpiece, and I'm just gonna put out a simple message to all shadows in this operation area. We have a situation brewing. You people need to be safely taken out of this building and hidden within our own little fortification. They are two twins, a boy and a girl, named Michael and Megan. I need all shadows to start convening towards Enzo's Tavern for an immediate pickup and escort. The king is here. Repeat, the king is here. I'm going to look at the twins.
And strangely enough, the shadow that would have reported you didn't report back this time. Because downstairs, he walks in like, so this is a legendary tavern we heard so much about.
You want some rye? Gosh, I do. I take out some rye, place a shot glass out, and pour some rye in it, and...
No, actually, we're looking for 3 people. Like, 2 of them went missing after a mission, and 1 of them we sent for a mission and never came back. Can you look? Like, I need the location of a couple of twins and Matt the thief called Harriet Munn Jr.
Ty, did you mean like Harrison?
Sorry, not Harry. The Harrison Munn Jr. Yeah. Like, have you seen them?
You'd have to be a bit more specific with twins, because we've definitely catered to quite a good number of those in the past.
Interesting. As he pulls out his backpack and pours out at least 6 or 7 heads of the guards, including the shadow that would have reported back to what's it called? So, care to try again, friend? Or should I cut off your head as well as the head of your favorite customers?
My good sir, I must ask, are you here to enjoy a good time and a good meal and a good drink? Or is your intention to start a brawl? And not in the fun kind of brawl, but the more tragic, heartbreaking, I'm sorry you've lost your son or daughter type brawl. Because
Well,
that atmosphere we wish here is one of relaxation, of goodness,
Yeah, yeah.
and pocket sand.
depends on your answer.
Yeah, as he was doing that, like Veb was like reaching into his pocket, grabbing like a bunch of like sand, and just as he said pocket sand, he was like dashing it right in his face like Rusty Shackelford does.
And as the pocket sand hits his face, the guards run up, drawing their swords.
Let's do this shit.
I'm guessing I'm hearing this commotion.
Yeah, but at this point, you're hearing the commotion, and the twins are upstairs. So
I'm gonna look at the twins and say, "Oh, this is gonna have to be cut short. Looks like he's here looking for you. I think he knows the area or where you guys are hidden. So I'm gonna look at both of them. There are two ways I can do this. I can try to distract him, as you guys will try to escape out. There's an exit area that I know out of this tavern that you probably won't be seen. There, try to make your way to our castle, to the Gearman barracks. Tell them that you know me and that you were given special help. They will let you in and they will protect you. And they will try to make sure you're kept safe until this whole kerfuffle's over. Or, I don't like this one. You could try to fight. Or go down to the king or his executioner and say the lead that you had was not thorough.
I don't want to risk using her. We don't want to risk using her again. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at them, both patting the shoulders, and say, and here's what you can do. Escape out the exit that I will tell you. Head to the Gearman's barracks, will be in this area, and I'll basically describe the area where they need to go. And tell the Gearman there that you would like to speak with the on-base commander or officer. And let them know about me, and that you are special to me, and that you guys need safe protection. I will come get you once this is all over. I will try to distract him as long as possible. Trust me, I have been in more hairier situations. I'll be fine. I will come get you guys when it's over.
Oops, I gotta delete the original thing.
So, what I'm going to do, Ty, is take off the Gearman uniform and all that, put back on my regular clothes and make me look like a cook, or my normal cook attire for the kitchen. And I will point the twins to where the exit is and to start making their way to the Gearman's barracks, trying to use the alleyways and everything so they don't get spotted. Right?
Yeah, I understand.
Hello?
I'm putting up the turns.
Initiative order.
Yeah.
I did bad. Mittens did good.
I
Snuffles
didn't
could have
do
done
any
better.
rolls. So I roll? How do I roll?
Basically, you would. At least what I personally use Mythweaver, so that's where my character sheets are, as opposed to like on Roll20 itself. So, but if you have like that all set up on Roll20, you'd want to click on your player token, and then you'd go into the character sheet and then select Initiative, and then it should automatically add you to the initiative. At least that's how it works with 5e. I don't know with Pathfinder.
Yeah. In my case, I had to go to the character sheet and hit initiative. So I'll show my screen for a second so you see. So you can see.
Guys learning. Guys not great.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. We're here to help.
Yay! Because apparently I have 0 hit points. Alright. Oh, there's like a red, a green, and a blue.
That basically would refer to what you want to use it as. For example, in this case here, for Pathfinder, I use the red to indicate what my health is at. Green, well, that might be something special. The blue, I decided that will be what my move speed is. And you know what? I think I'll decide that green shall be what my AC is.
All right, so here's Sho'Nuff. Since obviously it's an NPC, I have to put NPC stats. So I hit initiative.
Hold on, I'm learning. Me bad at this. I'm learning.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Roll20, sometimes it's a good system to work with. Sometimes it's a bit more complicated
So
than
I
it
just
needs
put
to be.
myself on the turn order.
No.
Oh.
After everyone gets initiative, then I'll put up the turn order. Then I'll set up the turn order.
Oh.
Would you like me to also do initiative as well, or am I in
Yeah, but you go next turn. But one of your shells that's working as a chef will go as well. I forgot to actually have to click. I forgot to actually add you to the turn as a turner. Yeah.
And an action before this,
Initiative.
or before I make it down, and as the twins are leaving, I'm gonna get on the earpiece, and I'm gonna announce. This is Gearman 2 to all Gearman forces in the area. We have a Situation 1 at Enzo's Tavern. Repeat, Situation 1 in Enzo's Tavern. All Gearman units, please respond and quarantine off the area. We have a Situation 1.
Okay, come on. I should know how to do it. Where is it? Where is it? I have just seen it. I cannot find it now. Jesus, I'm bad at this. I am so sorry, y'all.
Don't worry. You don't have to. As long as you have your. Don't worry. Just enjoy the battle and get used to it. I'm not going to do this often, but I do it often enough.
All right, I'll just sit here and enjoy it. I'll be like
sometimes we
can
bubble our.
Can I
Sometimes
just hide behind the bar?
Yeah. At this point, the head the major is going to drag your drunk behind away from the bar, so you have protection. So that's why I'm not giving him a turn as well.
All right, Zonka.
And you just need to. And what you all just needed.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, what you call it? You want to have a turn? You want to do initiative turn? Scrap.
Huh?
Initiative turn.
Oh. Sorry. An 8. And, did I get any response to the Gearman net about these? Or am I at least getting acknowledged about the alert that I just put out?
You get a nerd by account by saying We have a situation going on out here as well. Well, some crazy psychopath ran start cutting off some gearmen's heads, saying, You're surrounded to be the king's army or else."
Where? Where's this happening?
Um, he headed to Emzo's bar, so it's probably one the same.
Alright. Fuck. Alright. Get all the gearmen that we can. Get the fucking Jaegers as well. Have them stationed off somewhere. Not near the tavern, but to where we're at force. This is a major situation. The king just came in and had his guy just executed some gearmen. That, to me, is a declaration of war. Well, all we're gonna do is just surround it. Get the men in force. I do not want to see more than 20 guys together before you start moving out. Get the fucking Jaegers. Get them to set up on buildings, rooftops. If they have to go to his guy's second floor and set up his rifle, I don't care. I want this place fully surrounded and make sure no civilians are in that area.
Yes, sir. As he surrounds the building, Sho'Nuff goes first. Like, look. Look. It looks like you want to throw sand in my eyes. Oh, I forgot. This guy's also getting initiative. Which I'm pretty sure crap, it actually gives him something.
You know what, Ty? I'm gonna revoke that one action I'm doing. I'm putting back on my gearman officer's outfit. Because I know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, much better. Alright, Sho'Nuff walks up like, you want to go sand in my eyes. Very not great to start a fight, isn't it? Here's how to start a fight. As I can actually find it, because there you go, because I'm blind as a fucking bat. And because he still has all his powers ups.
Miss
26 misses.
29 AC.
Fortunately, he can swing twice.
Yeah, that hits.
53 damage. Now, you want to tell me where your friends where they're at, or should we continue? Or should we continue this engagement? Minutes ago.
Breaks through the door. To here.
Oh, look, a cute little horse.
Does a 24 hit?
That is a miss. 25. Alright. Gearman goes. Veb, since you first thing, it's the same as it's the Gearman is the same attack as your attack levels, but your attack the Gearman is the same as The Gearman's attack level is the same as your attack level, but the damage is cut in half. Like scrap.
Hold on.
In other words,
Sorry.
you attack, but the Gearman's damage is cut in half, unless you're gonna have your Gearman do something else while in the kitchen.
The one. I think it's this guy, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, I think he... Because what do you have is a issued Gearman rifle.
Yeah, that's why I said same as your attack level, but its damage is cut in half.
Alright, so what the Gearman is going to do is going to go to the door here and peek out. How many enemies does he see? Besides the Executioner, who else does he see?
Currently 2 more, and that's the King's lieutenants.
2 King's Lieutenants. Okay. So he's going to... if his turn was before or next to mine. Can I do a way to where like he'll like take cover here with his rifle, and then when it's my turn, like I was planning on doing something where, like my character was gonna come down and try to speak with them, let them know what they're doing, and that this is no, because fucking Vib already threw pocket sand. But he did. Actually, no. Yeah, the guard's just gonna. Gearman's gonna take cover right here, and then I don't know if there's a way I could have him save his turn to where he coordinates with me to where he just like peeks out from the corner when I come down, like he has his rifle aimed.
I'll say save his turn to waste of commands.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's delaying his turn until after you give him the command.
Yeah, until I come down.
Alright. Ow. Ow. Be right back.
Guys, I have to wait for him to come back.
Sorry about that. I'm back. That was just my cat. Again.
All right, Guard Lieutenant goes like, do me a favor, do Sho'Nuff a favor and take care of these animal friends, will ya? Lieutenant goes. I add 2 to this because I forgot I don't have stats ready for these dudes yet. 12 to AC for mittens. Kiri?
12? Let's
Yeah.
see. Does that hit a 24?
For mittens?
Yep. She has armor.
No, it does not. The other guard lieutenant goes and attacks to hit Snuffles.
That hits.
Alright, takes 6 damage. Alright. Snuffles go.
Oh. Mrs. Kitty is not happy. So, 5-foot step, and against the one that... Actually, no 5-foot step. Against the one that attacked me, full round attack. This thing would actually let me type. 2 melees, which include grab and a bite. Claw 1, 2,
Both hit.
and the bite.
All 3 hit.
Okay, so because this is also understand, the claws and the bite have the grab effect. So what that means is, if the creature with a special attack hits something, if the creature it can grab, yeah, that's a complete failure against a CMB check against it.
Yeah.
So that one's grabbed. So let's get our damage in. That'll be for the bite. And this will be for this. For 26 plus 13, so that would be... Let me get my calculator out because I haven't been in school for a long time. 39 points of damage.
Alright, it's in pain, but it's still alive.
And he's grabbed. So basically he's like, he can't move away or anything.
Ah. How fun.
Yeah, like picture a cat like grabbing something, like they grab it, and the
grabbing something and having fun with it. Alright.
Absolutely.
Scrap, your go.
Alright. So I will, with the officer's uniform, I will walk down to the stairs. Before I do walk down fully to the stairs, I am going to quickly radio and say to the gearman units, have we fully cordoned off the area?
Yes, we fully cordoned off the area. We're fully cordoned off the area, and those civilians are going to go into the room right now. Go into the area right now.
Are the Jaegers in position?
Yes, the Jaegers are in position.
This is where I would have asked Seawall, but we have... I forgot, do we have machine guns for some of the gearmen?
Only heavy machine guns. That's in you have to carry it and set it up, and obviously they're not ready. Those are not ready yet.
Yeah, well, we got our crew mounted types. We don't exactly have like man.
You don't have to submachine guns yet, since Seawall is still working on adjusting the plans.
Yeah, like as far as the rifles go, we're kind of at like the revolver rifle type thing.
Yeah.
Which admittedly was a really cool aesthetic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about with the revolver rifle, right?
Yeah, the Colt. I think Colt tried to make one.
It's either Colt or Smith & Wesson.
I think it was Smith & Wesson.
But basically a revolver with a rifle stock, extended barrel, and God, it was beautiful.
Didn't really work well, but it definitely looked good.
Yeah, it was competing against like Winchester and Henry, so kind of had a bit of a competition to deal with.
Yeah. So I will... Because I don't think we have any other equipment that the gearman can use, right? Because I think the Flak 88, that is Seawall's thing, or did he give gearman control of it?
I heard it was a double-barreled Flak 88.
I think that was Seawall's stuff, so I think the only weapons the gearman would have are the revolver rifles, and the Jaegers have like their own special style rifles.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I will...
Yeah, like I could see like a Seawall's character like actually trying to go like through an actual mechanical debate of the revolver rifle or like a lever action. Which is the easiest to maintain, which is the quickest for rate of fire, which is the quickest to reload, stuff like that.
And I will start, and as I'm about to head down, I will say, good, the area is cordoned off. On my signal, I want at least 30 gearmen outside to where they could see it from the window with rifles pointed in on my signal. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Alright. And I will walk down officer's uniform and I will look at, and basically like I will like look at the gearman that's like hiding near the door, and I'll like, whisper to him, or like open mouth whisper, on my signal, pop out, and I'll tell you when to fire. So I'll walk down and I'll look at the executioner and I say, what the hell is going on, and why do I see the heads of 5 of my men?
It's just a negotiation tactic, nothing more.
That's your way of negotiation, my friend. I think you are sorely mistaken. You do realize the mess that you have caused by coming in here and killing 5 of my men.
He just shrugged like, eh.
And I'm gonna reach over and one of my headphones and just say, now. And giving the signal to the gearmen to do what they were doing.
Alright, remember
they will be outside, basically where they, you see the window, and he'll see like gearmen standing in formation, rifles at the low ready, not pointing at it, but enough to where like he knows like there's a lot more waiting outside for him.
like as the lieutenants look like, sir, maybe we should just back off for now.
And I will give the signal to the other gearman next to me. And basically, he'll come out with his rifle at the low ready, and I'll have my rifle out. And I'll look at this executioner straight in his face. And I'll say, sir, you have come here and made a grave mistake. Not only did you come in here unannounced, but you also came here and killed 5 of my men. To me, that almost looks like a declaration of war, and I could kill you on the spot right now for what you did. But I am willing to compromise a little bit if you lay down your arms now. If not, I will promise you that your body will be full of lead before you even step outside the doors. Drop your weapons if you want to live, and I will mayhaps forgive this transaction against us.
Okay. See if we could scare the guardsmen, because even if your chick, sure enough, is just laughing like, do you think you could actually scare me?
Oh no, I don't think you're that much to be scared of, but you must know the ramifications of your actions. Quick question, Ty. Is it just a standard intimidation, or do I get an advantage?
Advantage, but only by the guardsmen. You can't intimidate. Sure enough.
Excuse me, Ty. I actually gotta. I just
Say
was
again?
called in to work. I was just called in to work. I gotta get going.
Ah.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. Well, at least you get the idea, and just have me a sheet ready next time.
Yeah, no problem. Right. Later.
Oh yeah.
Have a good one.
Take care, guys. So, will like 24 be able to intimidate? Because I still have a hero point.
Is enough for the guard.
I think
It's enough for it's enough for the lieutenants to drop their swords.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to intimidate the executioner as long as I'm able to intimidate his 2 lieutenants or whatever.
Okay, so if you're spending a hero point, I think that gives you a +5 as well. So
No, he doesn't need to spend. 20 is enough to drop. 20 is enough from the drop.
I thought I heard him say he spent 1. Sorry.
No, I wanted to see if I need to spend 1 in case, because I only wanted to intimidate his 2 lackeys to have them drop weapons, because I know for damn sure this executioner's not going to do it. No matter how high. I don't think my intimidation could reach that high. Alright, so I see them both drop and be like, well, at least your men have sense, at least. And I'm just gonna look at the
As
executioner.
he reaches back, he just grabs his scythe, puts it on the neck of one of his men, and literally cuts its head off. Like now, do you think you can actually pick up your sword and do your job now? At 15. Oh, only 20. So yeah, your intimidation somehow is still higher than Sho'Nuff's.
And I will look at this executioner. Now my rifle is somewhat, a little bit more raised, but not like point at him. And say, well, that's one way to inspire men. But you do realize the transgression you are causing. We are fair allies of the king. We have worked with him. And yet you just come in here and murder some of my men? Do you think that's going to do well with our situation with the king if we bring this up?
Like, my liege told me to do my job by any means necessary. It's not the first. It's not the first. You're not the first ally I pissed, and you'll certainly not be the last.
That's very interesting. You just freely just piss off his allies. Allies are very useful in this. But anyways. So what in the hell are you doing in our town to begin with?
I'm just looking for a gentleman, and apparently a couple of twins there that disappear from my church.
Your church. So
Charge.
you're looking for
Charge.
Or your charge. So you're looking for one male person and two twins. Now these twins both male, both female. You're not giving me a lot of info here.
Do I have to kill off some of your men in order for you to get the hint that I don't like playing games?
Playing games is how you. Do you really think that I could pay attention? You say, oh, I lost twins. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. But here's the problem. You didn't tell me. You just came in here swinging your fucking staff. You killed 5 of my men because of it. And because you're not even giving me anything. You're basically trying to tell me to find someone who I don't even know what the fuck to look for. We won't be able to help you out. But
it's gonna be sky high, but you still pass it. Make me a check to see if you can actually get him to sheath his weapon for the night.
What do I do? Or what do I have to roll?
Our gods, see if we could pull off. See if it's lying. I forgot. I need an extra. I need an extra character sheet.
So do I do a bluff?
Yeah, bluff check.
A 24.
You might want to use your hero point, or it's going to be Vip time.
I'll do a hero point. There we go. Nat 20 with an 11.
Excellent.
I'll be in town. Come on.
No, I do not want you in town. You can camp outside of town. After your display of killing my men, I can't trust you to be in my town that I have to protect. Seeing as you already show that you are so much of a threat. You can camp outside. We'll make sure to give you the ample area where you can camp. We can also somewhat send you food as well. But you are not going to spend a night in my town. Is that understood?
At this, he picks up the body of his now former ally and tosses it in your face like I said, I'll be in town, and just walks off.
Radio to the gearman. Target is heading outside. I want at least 100 men watching him at all times. I don't care if you have to spend nights watching him. Start doing shifts as well, and I want at least half my Jaegers on him at all times.
And with the other lieutenant pretty much forced to follow him, I guess.
Which one was killed? Was it the one that was trying to attack Mittens, or the one that was being grappled by? That was basically being grappled by Snuffles.
Grappled by Snuffles.
Okay, so the one grappled by Snuffles is dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Snuffles just starts eating.
And I guess combat's over for now.
I'm gonna walk up to Veb and look at the other gearmen and say, "You're all good now. Head back to your post." And I will reach over to Gearman HQ and say if they heard my order of having at least 100 gearmen watching him, with at least half my Jaegers on standby as well.
Yes, this Executor is known for some odd reason, a bunch of gearmen tried to fight him earlier, and he went through all of them. So yes, definitely we will.
You are not to fight him unless he provides hostile action. I want to make sure there's no more than at least 30 dudes he has to go against, and make sure you guys are all evenly spread so you can film full lead. Be advised, looks like he has some magical enhancements as well. Make sure all the other gearmen know that.
Yes, sir.
I will let William know the situation, and we'll come up with a contingency plan. But for now, just keep an eye on him at all times.
Sure, that's sure.
Alright. And I'll walk up to Veb, my rifle slung, and just walking up to him, be like, "Are you alright?"
There was something off about that sight. It felt unnaturally cold.
Stay here for a second. This is Gearman 2. This is Gearman 2 to Gearman HQ. I need some medics over here pronto at Enzo's Tavern now. And I'm gonna look at Vib and start. Yep. We'll look at the other Gearman like, "Get over here, help me help him." Basically, me and the other Gearman will put him next to the wall or up against the wall or however he said he wanted.
Yeah, to help lay him against the wall, so he's not on the ground.
And I'm gonna do a quick medicine check. Ty, let's see, what's my medicine? I don't have I have heal. So we'll just do a heal check. I'm more just checking his wounds. Oh my god!
This is a magical wound, but
Alright, my friend. Looks like whatever he hit you with, it was a magical style attack. Just keep looking at me.
But with that 20, you can see if we get Med down here and explain to the situation, you can actually heal him.
Yeah,
but now you know the next time you face him, is be careful.
Yep. So I'm gonna try to do my best to at least somewhat hold up Veb by any means necessary. Try to help at least maybe stitch the wounds. Probably have the gearman that's with me grab some clean towels, and we'll start holding the wound before the medics arrive.
Veb ends up grabbing the cleanest towel that he has, one that's actually still in the plastic wrap. So he grabs that, he stuffs it right into his mouth, so he doesn't potentially break his teeth, because he knows what's going to happen. It's going to hurt like hell.
Yep.
He then grabs a bottle of Everclear. He will then open up that bottle and then pour it over the wound to try and clean it out. And you're hearing a bunch of muffled, maybe not screams, but like grunts of pain.
Yeah, he's wincing at the pain. It's not as the pain scream of getting stabbed. It's more of you're pouring alcohol onto a wound and it's stinging a lot.
Mm-hmm. and he specifically grabbed the 190 proof, alcohol that he has, which he mostly uses for cleaning. And
I
100,
will,
190 proof, that's 95% pure alcohol.
and I will, of course, help out Veb with whatever else he needs before the medics arrive. And once the medics do arrive, I'll explain to him the wound that he has, and to basically get this man, fucking, we need to either get him to a hospital, or we can work on him right away.
Like, oh no,
I'll even-
if it's that safe, we have to work on him right away.
Just
Alright. What do you need?
Veb takes the towel out of his mouth and just says, "Just fucking do it."
Like,
Mittens,
so-
Snuffles, are you okay?
they're
Sorry, I failed you.
they're caressing you because I'm going to be honest. If Sho'Nuff when his next turn, he will aim for Mittens and Snuffles because he knows the next one is going to kill you. So it's going to make you. So it's going to make you suffer before he gets up his.
Are there any? I forgot to ask. Are there people in this tavern still? Like normal civilians?
They're even though I'm too lazy to pull them back, they're pretty much on the wall, afraid the second they see the king's executioner walked in. So yeah,
I will call for some gearmen over and say, get these civilians out of here and make sure they're escorted safely back to their home. I need this place cordoned off right now.
Okay,
Now let's look at Veb and be like, hey, I'm here, brother. What do you need? What else do you need me to do?
Just make sure. Keep updates with the Gearman. And then do what we can to.
Okay. Stop talking. Save your strength. Medic, get the fuck over here and help me!
Alright, the medics run by and starts helping him. Eventually one of them's like contact Sister Heart. We need holy magic as well.
I'm gonna look at some of the gearmen that I have that are here still. I'm gonna say, you two, run over to Sister Heart. Say we need her immediately. Fucking escort her if you have to, or you can fucking pick her up to get her faster. We need holy magic.
Hey, Scrap. Do you always have spider eyes?
No.
And then he's very obviously starting to pass out.
I'm gonna slowly give him a little slap on his on the cheek, hey, look at me, stay awake, dude.
I'll try.
How about you remember the time we were making donuts? How fun that was?
Yes, we were trying to figure out which jellies would work best. Strawberry, raspberry, grape, blueberry, blackberry. We couldn't decide which was the best.
And then one day you accidentally spilled a little bit of alcohol on the dough, onto the donuts, and it actually tasted good.
Oh, that it did. I think we agreed that would be a special high-end purchase item.
Alright, so just for shits and giggles, this time it showed us what we want to his next goal. He was aiming for Mittens as it was closer. So this would have happened. Ooh. And since he
what would have been the
it would have been critical damage, so it would have been 68 against Mittens. And since he swings twice.
68. That would have brought her down to just 8 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she would have been really hurt.
And my god, Veb he'd be bawling if something happened to Mittens. Or Snuffles.
Was I also given a confirmation, Ty, of the twins made it to the Gearman barracks in time?
Oh yeah. They made it in time.
Alright, I'll just instruct them to have them there. I will be there soon. And then I will try to update the Gearman. if they have Sister Heart and if they're bringing her over here.
She's right here. Like, oh my God, what happened?
He got hit with the Executor's scythe. It seems to be some type of magic-based attack. Please, he's coming in and out of consciousness. Sister, please. Your holy magic may be able to help him.
Is this an angel?
She starts to cast holy magic to thankfully to pretty much stabilize him.
I'll look, be like, hey, I mean, she is kind of an angel. She is an angel here to help you. Just stay with me, dude. All right.
Veb starts lifting his left hand up towards Sister Heart, with Mittens like actually putting her head like right under Veb's arm to at least try and help him, because she's at least smart enough to realize what he's trying to do. He wants comfort because, good lord, he has never been hurt this badly before.
At this point, Harry walks down like, I'm sorry, I didn't know how insane he will be.
We'll discuss that later. Please, just stay in that room for now. I will talk to you more about this. I'm gonna look at the sister and be like, I think, sister, he wants to hold your hand or something for comfort.
And she immediately stretches out her, grabs his hand to hold.
I'm gonna
like, don't worry. We'll stabilize you soon enough and clear this apparently curse out from your body.
I will stand up a little bit out of the way and I'll look at Sister Hart and be like, please let me know once he's fully stabilized. And I'll look at two of the gearmen. I say, you two with me. I'm gonna walk into the room with Harris. Now, question, Ty. Does my character meet Harris?
You already know the situation that she was sent to retrieve Emzo, and that she's a normal customer, and she usually plays a male, but this is the first time she's actually in her true gender.
Alright.
She's also I guess now the queen of the underground, since she's known as the person who made the towns in the underground in the first place for the Thieves Guild to do their thing.
And I'll have I'll walk in with the two gearmen behind me, have them both stay near the door, and I'll look at her. And I'll look at her like she's never, probably seen my character this pissed, but she's seasoned almost steaming with rage. And will say, you better tell me all about this fucking Executioner. What weaknesses does he have, or if you even know anything? Because right now, he just killed 5 of my men and almost killed one of my best friends. I need answers.
This execution, it's gonna be a story. When a king wants to eliminate someone, he sets out his executioner. Usually the king's mages jack this guy up with some sort of crazy magic, almost unstoppable. He has a scythe and magic item that allows. Basically, he can't be stunned. He can't be stunned, and such AC is his actual AC. So SeaWorld would have been here and would have used touch. It'd been his normal AC, and can't stun him or what you call him.
Poison him.
Stun him or poison him. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he has 2 magical items. Obviously, Death Siphon is one. Obviously, the Death Siphon is one of them.
And what else?
And he has a powerful gauntlet.
How
Like
powerful are we talking?
like you can't stun him, you can't poison him, and apparently, even if you shoot with a bullet, he pretty much laughs it off.
You gonna Ty? Is there like a table nearby?
Yeah, right here.
Or actually, no, or a chair. Is there a chair near me?
Yeah, it's the chair the accountant is sitting in.
Oh, they're an empty chair.
Yeah, here.
All right. He's gonna look at. He's gonna walk up to, without even saying anything. He's gonna walk up to that one empty chair and fucking kick it against the wall and just be like, "Damn it, Dalton! Why is he that he always has to mess with us like this? How long does it last? How long does his magical enchantments last before he needs to get a new spell or whatever?"
When his magic chance is about to run out, he usually goes back to the castle.
How long does it last?
It's usually 24 hours, unless someone disenchants the spell, which fortunately the only person who can do the only two people that can do that is way up north, and the other person rarely sees, and the other one rarely sees them, and the other one he's rarely here.
You have their names, correct?
Yeah. You pretty much know who they are. It's the Grand Sorceress and the Bar of the Sorcerers Council. They're the only people that could guarantee to disenchant the spells.
So in 24 hours' time, he needs to have his gauntlet, his scythe, and himself re-enchanted, correct?
Yes.
Who does he get his... So he gets it from the court mages, right? The king's mages.
Yes.
That's the only people that know it, right?
Say again?
Those are the only people that know how to enchant him, correct?
Yes.
So I'm gonna... She's gonna see me just like... look, like just start thinking for a second. And then she'll see him slowly start to click something together. And he'll look at Harris. For now, you are to either stay hidden here, or we're hiding you underground. Or to throw off his trail, we are going to say that you were spotted somewhere. Because right now, he's already pushed a thin line like this, killing 5 of my men, and almost killing Veb. So we need to try to get him off the trail. It seems like he is really after you. It seems like he had hired the twins to go after you.
No.
Now,
he's correct. He hired the twins to go after the president's wife. So.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Like, because the twins was missing, now it's after them as well.
So, I'm guessing the Executioner can always find his people, right? He always finds the person he's going after, correct?
Hold on, gotta get some medicine real quick.
Okay. You just missed it. Vev almost died. Oh. Yeah, the King's Executioner came by and... Vev, how would you describe what the Executioner did to you?
With 2 strikes, only one that hit, he brought Veb down to less than half of his HP. And it was a magic weapon, and right now, he's currently in the arms of a paladin that's healing him, and he's kind of drifting in and out of consciousness.
He literally has Sister Heart healing him with holy magic, and almost all the Gearman medics that we have helping him out. and Enzo's Tavern is closed off. There's like 50 gearmen across, like literally in the street, guarding the tavern. No one's allowed in and out. And the executioner, or the king's executioner, he is currently being watched by 100 gearmen and half the Jaegers right now.
Okay.
And
I will do that by the next time.
yeah, and basically my guy, who he decided to go up in his gearman commander getup, was able to coordinate the gearmen to surround the area, and basically was somehow able to talk down the fucking executioner to leave, but he's still in town, and we may need your help, Jim Pan.
Yeah.
Because,
Remember, Jim Pan will be back by next session, so
oh yeah,
you're gonna have his help as well.
I will,
Yeah.
but I will look towards Harris and be like, I'm
Harriet.
So the
Harriet.
or Harriet.
Like
and say,
she used the name Harris because she had to play a guy in order to get respect from the Thieves Guild.
so I will look at her.
Like I could say that only you, Veb, William, and I guess eventually Jim Pan's character knows that Harris is actually Harriet and that she's a girl.
I will look at her and say, the executioner always finds his person. Has he always successfully found the person he is after?
Eventually, yes.
What's the longest it ever took to try to find somebody?
About the last time I heard is about a month. Last time I heard from my father is about a month.
But he needs to go back to the king every 24 hours to re-enchant himself.
It doesn't mean that it's not powerful on its own. It just means that he wants to play with his food, if you will.
So if he doesn't go out, if he doesn't go with the enchants for more than 24 hours, does his gauntlet still in? He still has his gauntlet.
The gauntlet still and magic weapon still active, but he's not like super, but it's not super powerful anymore. Someone can actually hurt him and kill him.
For now, I may need your help because I got the twins who are actually closer to my family, but they still call me master, even though I raised them. They're good people, and looks like he's after them as well. Now, not to be frank.
Unfortunately, I don't have my.
Frank,
Go ahead.
Not to be frank, I don't give two shits what happens to you because I'm not connected to you in any way. But if anything happens to the twins by that king, I will make sure personally to fucking kill him myself.
I wish I could help, but unfortunately, I don't have my weapon anymore. Your friend took it.
My friend?
Your friend William. He took me my he took me my 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 he took me my he took the ones from me and my former acquaintances.
I will possibly talk to him and see if you can help us. If you help me in this way, I could probably put in a good word to William and make sure that you're free in this area. But I will just say one tiny little thing, and my guy will like slowly walk up to her where he's almost like 3 feet away from her. Lean in a little bit. If anything happens to the twins that results in them being either hurt, killed, or given back to the king for even worse, I will make sure you know what hell feels like, and I will make sure that you suffer every waking second of your miserable life. Is that understood?
Yes.
I am a patient man, but even patience can grow thin on me. And I will basically put myself a little bit back, and I will, as I'm about to leave to Gearman, I'll look at her. I hope I can trust you. For my sake and for the twins.
She nods.
And I will walk out, and I will look towards the sister and Ved. Is Ved getting much better?
Yeah, she is stabilized. So, like normal clerics can actually heal him again.
He is unconscious though,
Yeah.
but his breathing is normal compared to how it was before.
I'm gonna look at the sister, and I'm just gonna walk up to her, grasp both her hands, say, "Thank you, sister. Thank you. I'm sorry we had to call you out for such an urgent matter."
It's my job. I know. I heard that weapon. It cuts off people's heads, and I can't cure any. Well, it's possible that I can cure them, but I need some. I need help. Also, but I need help from one of the necromancers.
Well,
Especially a particular item that's in the prison island.
but for
But
now,
for now, I can't cure them. As once their head's knocked off, I can't cure them no matter what. Sorry.
it's okay. I'll look towards the heads and say, I'll give them a proper funeral. It's the best I can do for them. But please,
I'll be attending the funeral. I'm sure Lady Kool-Aid will attend as well.
yes, I will inform you when it is. For now, I'll make sure, and I'll point to four Gearmen. I'll make sure that you get home safe. You four, make sure she gets home safe and no one bothers her.
Of
Anything
course.
happens, let me know.
Of course.
And I'm going to look at her again. Thank you again for what you did. I'll make sure to pay you someday. I don't know how, but I'll figure out a way. And I'll look towards Veb. So like he's fully healed. He's just now just like knocked out. Like he's unconscious.
He's
right?
knocked out, but yeah. So
Right.
anyone that's staying can actually heal him.
Alright. So I'll get some of the medics and some of the soldiers to help me.
Like
And we'll
blood,
help carry
and
him
now,
to.
now the dangerous players Bloodstone escorts Sister Heart home as well.
Okay. So I'll get some of the medics and some of the gearmen, and we'll take Veb to one of the rooms in Enzo's tavern, lay him onto a bed where he can rest, and I'll be like, I at least want 2 doctors and 4 guards at all times with him. If anything changes, let me know immediately and what you guys need. Let me know when he wakes.
Yes, sir.
And of course, we will get mittens and. So what is it about? You have mittens and
Mittens and Snuffles.
and sniffles. They'll probably follow us as we put a Veb in his room
Yeah,
or into
Snuffles,
one of the rooms.
Yeah, Snuffles tried to basically like maneuver herself so that basically as Veb's body his unconscious body would move around, eventually it would wind up on Snuffles' back and should carry him.
So right now you're being laid in a nice bed, and you're literally having.
I also pointed out that when Bloodpipe walked out the door, he pretty much grumbled, "If I wasn't a paladin, I will kill him myself."
I know you have a duty to uphold. How long are you going to be in town for?
We have a couple of dangerous criminals that's going to be we have a couple of dangerous criminals. That's why I'm here in town. So I'll be here for a week.
Oh, maybe I can help you. Do you have a description of the criminals?
No. Let me rephrase that. They arrested a couple of dangerous criminals and are waiting for the boat to pick them up for Prison Island. But because they're that dangerous, he's here to make sure they don't escape.
Well, when the prisoners do get transferred and they start getting put onto the boat, before they get put on the boat, if they have to come through the town, I will... Please, let me know when they do come, and I'll arrange Gearman to also accompany you as well. We can never be too careful with security, especially with dangerous individuals like those.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm sorry I couldn't help earlier, but I had to protect but also my duty is also to protect the people, and
No, you're...
as you've seen earlier, he doesn't mind killing civilians or dutiful officers just to get his point. His point, finger quotes, across.
Yes. But you're all right. I know you had a duty to uphold. Where will you be staying?
In one of the inns.
You could stay here at Enzo's Tavern. I at least like you to at least be near here, so well, when Veb wakes up, you two could still have a nice drink, because I feel like once he wakes up, he wants to have a nice hearty drink, and he'll probably need a friend to be there, and I'm not much of a drinker.
Let me escort Sister Hart back to her church first as well.
Yes, I got Gearman also escorting, please. You're welcome back here, and I'll make sure to get this cleaned up. I'll start getting some of the cleaning shit. Like stuff to clean. We're just gonna clean the tavern from all the fucking blood and damages, try to fix it up before I tell the Gearman that this area no longer needs to be quarantined or blocked off. And of course, I'll probably next session I'll have the funeral get ready, or I'll make preparations for the Gearman funeral. And question:
Answer.
the one shadow that died. Which shadow was it?
Is the one that was acting as a school teacher.
Oh, so the teacher. All right, so we lost the one teacher. Come on, delete that. There we go. Save. So now I have 8 agents. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8, and a 2 IC. Alrighty. But I will slowly start getting everything cleaned up and start listening more closely to daily reports on where the Executioner is, and I will head to the barracks to we'll finally see the twins, and I'll make sure no one is watching as I'll be in the barracks or get inside.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Scrap. As Veb is being carried by Snuffles, how close would you say you were to them during that whole time, like as an escort?
Oh, so where you were being brought up?
Yeah.
Oh, he probably would have been close by you, the whole time, making sure you're all right, still checking on you before you're laid down, and then he would stay for maybe a couple minutes before, staying for a couple minutes as he was talking with the 2 doctors and the 4 guards, and then he would leave to head to the barracks.
So you probably heard Veb, kind of talking a bit in delusions of Sister, please come back. Where's the angel? Where's the light? And other things like that.
That down as a note. He's gonna leave, but
he's very out of it.
Oh yeah. So I will I'll head to the barracks. And do I see the twins?
Yes, and almost just like Harriet, they are downtrodden because unlike Harriet, who knows her information through her father, they know the full information since they see it with their own eyes. Harriet knows her information through her father.
Walk up to
Well, her late
both.
father.
Yeah, I will walk up to both the twins, and again, without even saying anything, give them both a big hug, and look at them and say, "See, told you I'd be back."
Like, I want all the
And
answers. What happened? Not now, sis. We have bigger problems. That fucking executioner's here.
yes, he's gonna be proving more of a problem than I thought. I got at least 100 men watching over him with some snipers, but from what I was told, he has very powerful magic gear and enhancements.
That's not the least of it. I don't know who the king hired, but his mages made him pretty much bulletproof. Well,
I was told.
bulletproof slash attack proof.
I was told that it only lasts for at least 24 hours before he needs to get re-enchanted.
That's outdated information. It's 48 hours now.
Fuck.
Is Veb still unconscious?
Let's see how long. Let's see how long Veg's gonna be unconscious for.
Yeah, well, we're gonna roll like a D8 or something, or a D10. Oh,
Yeah, he's unconscious for 5 hours.
and before I head back to the tavern, I'm gonna be in the barracks with the twins, and I'm gonna do something. See if I could do it. On. Because that is a. Yep. And the first time ever, Ty, he's gonna cook at least a somewhat of a meal. He's gonna cook a meal, and he's gonna eat with the twins for the first time in a long time.
They hug. They share their crazy stories about their adventures, even with the what you call it guild. They also heard of the underground, but they think that because they think that the leader is a man, so they don't know that the leader is actually a girl.
And I'll tell them, my story of why I disappeared, the old friend that I found, and the goal that he's trying to state. Of course, I'll leave out all the other stuff.
Hello, Scrap.
Hello?
Oh, hello?
You just cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, let me check something. Did it actually... Oh, the power's out.
Well, I guess you could finish off your sentence before we wrap it up for the day. Because if your power's out, then yeah.
Yeah, my power just went out.
I guess you could wrap up your sentence before we call it for the day.
But, yeah, besides that, he is just going to, I think that's just about it. He's, tell him his wacky adventures. Like, he's, of course, keep some of it out and tell him that he's going to have them meet William, and then he'll head back.
I'm pretty sure William is going to enjoy some of these tales, especially of evil executioner pretty much staying in town.
I will tell him that they are mainly to stay in the barracks, to stay hidden until such a time as he either leaves or he is dealt with. And I will visit them I will come visit them every day. But now I'm just gonna head off And I'm gonna head back to the tavern.
And
And
I guess at this point, Webb does eventually wake up.
I'm guessing I get notified.
Yeah.
I imagine that Veb was very heavily perspiring during the whole time.
Yeah, that's one nasty safe.
Of course, I'll be in the room, and I'll see him somewhat awake, and I'll be like, Hank, though.
Is that you?
Yes. Hey, slow down. You got a nasty hit there. If it wasn't for the sister, we would have had to bury you, my friend. That cut was very bad.
A sister. I recall seeing an angel. Is that real?
It was Sister Hart. She came to heal you. It was whatever that executioner had. It was some type of curse. She used holy magic on you. She held your hand throughout the process as well, giving you comfort.
I owe her so much more than I could probably ever pay her back with.
She still thinks that this is just her job, but she'll be very modest in that. But for now, yeah, you were touch and go there for a second, but you're all right now. Tavern's gonna be closed for a little bit, but
How bad's the damage?
mostly fixed. We were able to remove most of the blood and fixing up some of the equipment, or fixing up some of the furniture, but it's gonna be closed for a little bit. You need to rest for a little bit, my friend. You took a nasty hit.
Okay. How long was I out for?
From what the doctor said, about 5 hours.
Huh.
I thought it would take at least a whole day for you to wake up. Oh, hold on.
Let's try getting.
Now, I'm gonna somewhat help him up. Hey, you're all right. You're still recovering. Don't try to overexert yourself.
Lay down. We'll help you out any way we can. It's gonna take a day before you get back on your feet.
Listen, I have the medic and the gearman here ready to help you out. I made sure to put guards up just to help you out, and these medics here will help you out with whatever you need. I made sure you were taken care of, and I will make sure that you are taken care of until you're fully able to walk again.
There's still work I can do in the bar. Snuffles and Mittens. They can help me move. They can help me break places.
No. You can at least take some bed rest for at least a whole day. Alright, that's the doctor's orders as well. We can have Enzo's Tavern be closed for at least a day or two. They'll understand what happened. If not, I can help try to run it in the meantime. You need to rest.
Fine.
Take it easy. You'll get some physical therapy. It's just don't try to overexert yourself, my friend, or you may reopen the wound.
And with that, Veb looks to his right shoulder and sees the numerous stitches. Fuck.
Hey, at least be grateful. At least you didn't lose it entirely. Maybe Veb, the one-armed bartender. I think that'll be more intimidating.
Just remind me. One day, we're gonna corner that asshole. We are going to grab him. We're going to beat the shit out of him. I'm going to take his scythe, and I'm going to fucking rend that through him multiple times. I'm gonna rend it right up his ass. I'm gonna rend it through his gut. I'm gonna fuck it down his throat, and then I will stab him in the heart. That fucker. He hurt Snuffles and tried to hurt Mittens.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm coming up with a plan. I'll have to talk with William, and we'll discuss more about this. For now,
Shit! The twins! Harriet! How are they?
The twins are alright. They were able to escape to the Gearman barracks. They're staying low there.
Okay.
I made sure that they're under personal guard. That executioner is not going to walk anywhere unless he's being followed by 100 Gearmen. He literally has a full fucking, almost platoon level of Gearmen watching him the entire time, with snipers watching him as well.
Alright. What about Harriet?
Harriet's fine. Still in the accountant's room. Luckily, he didn't go through. I was able to convince the executioner to leave, but he's still staying in town. Though I don't know if he's staying in town or camping out. I made sure to tell him to camp out.
Good. Could you bring her in here, please?
I'll look at one of the gearmen. Get Harry over here.
She comes in like Vip, I'm sorry. I didn't know that he was going after me. That he was going after me next.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just another fucker that's being added to our list of those we need to kill. And with that, Snuffles jumps off the bed and goes right to Harriet. Gets on her hind legs, puts her four paws onto Harriet's shoulders and just starts licking and nuzzling her.
Thank gosh he doesn't know I'm a female. But eventually he's gonna figure it out.
Harriet, this is something I'm going to say in confidence. And it also could be that because I'm not fully recovered, I'm not fully up there, if you get my meaning. You know our castle, our manor, whatever you want to call it, in the center of town?
Yeah.
If you need if you need a place to hide, go into there. Go down to the first base, go to the first sub-level. That will primarily be the brewing and distilling area. Get to the 5th portcullis. Knock on the wall to the tune of a shave and a haircut. So that will open it up. That brings you to an area I tend to frequent. It also serves as a good area. There's books. There's a basic kitchenette. It's a good emergency hiding area. I tell you that, strict confidence. I give you full permission to go there.
Like rust. Like if necessary, I'll just no. I can't serve drinks. Eventually, someone's gonna come to spot me.
The tavern's gonna be closed for a couple of days. We'll reopen in at least 3 days, and I will manage. Ved will do light work.
Snuffles, guide Harriet to the secret room that I mentioned. To my secret bar.
I'm sorry, William. I'm sorry, Viv. Once all this is over, I'll drink as much wine. I'll spend as much money as we want for the bar.
Don't worry. I just want to keep you safe for now. Then, Snuffles, get her down there. The first room you'll see is a bar. But when you get behind the bar, look for the bottle of blue. Pull it. And then pull the bottle of red. You'll then hear a click. If you can figure where the click sound comes from, and then press on it. That is my emergency safe room. I give you permission to use it.
Rest room. I'll follow Snuffles. Thank you.
I'll look at them and be like, Well, I have matters to attend to when it comes to Kieran, this whole fucking situation. You get some rest, Veb. And here, I will give him one of. I think he already has an earpiece, correct?
Yeah. I assume by default all you have an earpiece, with the exception of what it calls he says he just joined.
And I'll say, if you ever need me, just give me a call on the earpiece, and I'll make sure to come by with any help. For now, just rest, and I'll make you some food.
Aye.
Ty, can you roll me, since I can't do it since my power's out, can you roll me a D20 plus 16?
Alright, D20.
I'm gonna have to actually drop out in the next couple minutes.
No
Yeah,
problem, and 35.
Alright, Veb, so out of 35, Veb, you get like a very, like it's almost a, it's like a nice warm, so like you get multiple courses. First you get like a nice warm soup. Like it's very, like it almost feels like your bones are warming up.
Mm.
And then next is like a somewhat nice little piece of steak, mashed potatoes, a little bit of corn. You even have some rolls. And then finally for dessert, you get like a small, what's the name? I'm trying to think of the name. Actually, no. You know, instead of you get some of the donuts, some of like the pre-made donuts. Like these are like really good donuts,
Yep,
like ones
good
with
stuff.
alcohol and the very best flavor of jelly that you like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll look at you and say, "Well, I got business to attend to. You take care, brother. Need anything?
Yeah.
Let me know.
Hey, if you need something's head cut off, let me know."
And
Don't worry, we'll cut his fucking head off in due time."
I guess we could pause. I guess we could pause it for now. So it would
Yep.
it would be not fair to have what's it called, Kiri and what's it call it, Seawall and Jimpan not miss out on this fight.
Hey, yeah, you can take care. I gotta go and I have a phone call.
Hey, have a good one. Gotta get ready to head out. Ready to head out for dinner?
Alright, I had to change my band-aid, so have a good night.
And yes, Snuffles is leading Harriet to the secret room in the keep that I did mention.
Yeah. So yeah, the next time you might you might have some help, but yeah, that's gonna be still a nasty fight. If it ends in the fight.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna try and bumblefuck our way to not do a fight because I'm not at full health.
Alright, take care.
Alright, have a good one.